guys, welcome to Trout League. I think we're underway here. Qualifying's just about to start, and I apologise for the delay. Hopefully, it all on stream for you guys to watch as we follow Colton Fox out of the pits. I think the last of the bunch is a very small attendance this week, unfortunately. I think mainly a lot of people are on their summer holidays as we come to the last race before the Trout League break. Series. And I will now join the correct channel on. Join me to comment on welcome. Seems to be warming up their tyres so far. Follow only Vision, I think he's currently ahead of everyone else. Not too far on his hot lap first with MVTL right. We're running a modded version of Hockenheim ring, so we've only really got the one camera to follow. I mean I don't know what I'm trying to say. At the moment, mine's not really. Let's roll with only hot lap. First hot lap. There's talks of ignoring track extensions during the race. This track in particular is taken. Apologise if you've heard a few noises in the background. Also trying to talk to regarding issues with the team on so there might be a few noises trying just to for now. Qualifying. Only 4 minutes to go now. Revision out to beat his first banker lap. Slightly wide out of the final turn. That's a 131 and is beaten by MVTL. Full name Martin van der Blue. And yeah, by the looks of things, we've got a few hot laps here. Oscar Williams pipped everyone at the moment. The 130, the first car to actually break into the 30s. Pisno setting a 134. Syntax with a 132 flat. It looks pretty close between MVTL and Williams. Only 4/10 between them at the moment. Same goes Univision. Pretty close, to be honest. Either way. At the moment though, the school looks Syntax improves on his time with a 131.3, 2/10 behind Univision. Oscar Williams, however, improves his time yet again. Still, these drivers know they all can improve in certain parts of the track. It's obviously just getting it all down one nice run. In point, well, 200ths of a second off his personal best. But his overall time looks like it could be good, and he's 3/10 faster, nearly 4/10. DJB setting at 132.4, hitting, probably go for one last run. Probably actually that's it, looking at the time on the 3 seconds left. And that's MVTL with the fastest lap of the session, a 130 flat. That's very impressive. By looks of things, he's put enough fuel in to do one more, so pretty smart of him. Probably going to go faster again, knowing him. You can see exiting turn 3, I assume. 0.003 of a second faster, so almost identical to the last lap. Oscar Williams definitely can improve, but you know, is there much in it? Syntax looks like he's calling it a day with his. There's 2 entries. Why are there 2 entries? Only vision. No, okay. OHL and ONL. The abbreviated name. It looks pretty close between Only Vision and Syntax at the moment. As you can see, Only Vision improving. Just run with the current session best. He's not doing too well, to be honest. 0.2 seconds down best, so chances are he'll be sticking with that lap. However, Oscar, he is 3/10 up. Looks like he might have this one in the bag if he can keep this last sector together. Yep, might just have this one. And unable to improve on his time as he pits. And Oscar Williams, there we go. We've got a 129. Clearly the session best. There's a bit of showboat in there. With that's it. Only Vision, can he improve? Got a bit in him. Yeah, he can definitely do this. Go Syntax, who's boss. There we go. 130.9. I'm sorry. We've only got 7 entries for the qualifying so far, by the things. But people not set times. Maximilian wants to come. Hello there, Maxi. Oh, not having that. Oh, oh, back in here. Oh, microphone's muted if you're trying to talk. Pretty annoying.
I'm back. Hello,
Microphone's
viewers.
very loud. It's all about. Hi, Maxi though. Maxi, your microphone's a bit loud. You might need to, mate. But it's nice to hear from you.
Thank you. Excited to do my first ever commentary. Is it better now? The volume?
It's not. It's not the volume. It just sounds like playing with tinfoil in the background.
What about now?
No, not really. But we'll roll with it until I start developing tinnitus. So,
Okay.
Let's just run over the lap times. Interesting session. Compared to practice, I mean, Only Vision setting a 131.6. Did improve. Martin wasn't able to go anything during practice. Qualifying, get second.
I mean, it was a close qualifying. Much closer than expected, given that Jap isn't here to dominate it. So.
Yeah, you're right there. It's interesting to see how it will turn out. Oscar Williams setting a 129, the only person to break into the 129s. 7. 3/10 between him and Martin. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, now it's gonna be if he can keep it up for the race, you know, race pace, as we know, is the most important. So he might have done a 3/10, might have put a 3/10 gap between himself and the other car, but in the race we don't know yet if that will pan out. So we'll see.
So you're probably aware of the whole. Yeah, don't actually jump into the car. We just wait until the cars are cleared off the start line, then go to the pits. Start spectating.
Yeah, I know. So 5
Lights
lights. And it's go.
Right, that's mine. I say that.
Gets a good start, the pole leader. Might have a look on the outside. Guy in second, Martin.
Ooh, who's gone off? Who's that gone off?
I don't know, I can't see it. I'm switching cars at the moment.
Looks like it was the West Cork driver, Mr. Melbourne.
That Syntax going for a move. Can he brake late? Only vision brakes later. Gets the apex. Gets better traction. Yeah, gets better traction from being around the outside, so on the line. But yeah, pretty calm start at the moment. Not much overtaking being done. Oh, there's an incident. Who's round?
Oh yep.
That's Quizno.
Lammers and Quizno, is it?
Yeah, that's Lammer's round. He's last now, by quite some margin.
Quizno goes wide.
I didn't exactly see what happened between them, but I guess that will be one for the stewards to review after race.
Gaps already forming.
Yeah, I mean, MVTL, he's still close to Oscar, so it's under second, 6/10. But yeah, at the moment some gaps forming, except the guys in first and second. Everyone is keeping a gap. Syntax also pretty close to only vision, so there might happen something there. He tries, has a look on him, but doesn't work out. It's too far back.
Any predictions?
I would say for the first race, I think at the moment, as it's looking, Oscar has pulled the gap again, another half second. So I think if he continues this pace up, he'll definitely win it. But there's still 17 minutes left, so anything can happen. I like how my ping when I commented is totally fine, but when I have to race, it just goes up to 300. But yeah, Lama's still in last place, sadly.
Oscar Williams setting the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:30.6.
Oh, I think his last sector was a bit iffy because he had a.
Sorry to cut over you, but Syntax yet again eyeing up a move on only vision, able to exit better.
Quizno, oh my god, Quizno and Cloud Melbourne, they're going side by side, almost touched. That was a wheel to wheel. Is in the slipstream, Clive is in the slipstream. Side by side. Who's last of the late breakers?
Quizno stay ahead. Wheel to wheel, very reminiscent of today, Bottas and Hamilton.
Yeah. Quizno got the better traction, so That's why he managed to stay ahead apparently. Oh! Was some
Fuck.
beautiful racing. Can he get the slipstream and try another move into the stadium section?
Martin pulling out at the fastest lap, 1:30.2.
Yep. Extending the track a bit. I don't know. I heard some talks about it being legal for this race because apparently there's some issues with the curb and it's pretty hard not to run wide. So I don't know, but that seems a bit cheeky to me.
We'll overlook a few things, but I mean, if there's a cut on every lap that everyone's taking, might need some investigation. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just falling off the pace.
Yeah, I think yeah, that will be Quizno's position, I guess. At the moment, I don't think he can get back to mount an attack on Clive.
I am surprised how Oscar's went.
Yeah, he seems very fast in the first and second sector, but in the stadium sector, MVTL makes all the time up.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's interesting. Problem is, in the last sector, it's hardly a chance to overtake. So Martin needs to push for the whole lap, or try and keep the gap at least close to mount some sort of an overtake. Again, extension. I think I'm not sure, but I think everyone is extending that corner. Oscar setting the fastest lap of the race at 30.1, close to qualifying times.
Come up with a good app to display sector times. How about you?
Yeah, it's very hard to judge where the battles are. And also, I mean, you can visually tell with these two, Martin and Oscar, you can visually tell the gap increase and decrease depending on sector. But yeah. I think these two are really pushing hard. You can't see it from the outside, but when you're inside and you're that close to another car, you're really going for it. Apparently, Lammers has got a cut on lap 5.
That could be down to using an external app. I don't advise.
Oscar extending the same corner as well, the first corner, so I guess it's gonna be an equal situation for everyone then.
Well, I mean, if everyone gets to do it, it sort of nullifies it. General.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, Oscar is still pulling a gap by 1/10 this lap, so he seems to be very consistent.
Saying that though, Martin's on hot lap. Hottie. He's currently 1/10 best. He's just lost it going into sector 2, down to 7/10. Not even that. 700.
Well, Oscar is 2/10 down on his best, so we might see NVIDIA still make a bit of the gap up to him. Misses another apex, Oscar. So. Yeah, he did. Seems to stay very constant, the gap.
mean, 1 second between the drivers, but lap-wise, I mean, there's barely anything between them.
Yeah, I think they're. You can see like on the onboard, they're really trying to hit all the apexes, using all the track and more than the track in some cases. But yeah, the angle of that curb from the cockpit, I haven't seen it. I've only noticed it now. I can understand why they're running wide there because it's just a weird angle on exit.
We're seeing that we're gonna have to start developing our own tracks.
That might be a good idea actually. You know, we can put banners up
I was
everywhere.
about to
Trout
say.
League.
I was literally about to say that. I mean, there's the dream. AOR do that.
Yeah, like they had in F1 today, they had a banner of Vettel and Hamilton, and the fight is their points, and the fight is on. We can have that with these two.
Yeah, who knows?
Jelly Lammers, another cut for him on lap 7, so stewards might need to inspect that.
Literally 1/10 between the two guys on the last lap.
I think the gap, yeah, the gap seems to stay very similar at the moment. Only Vision has kind of fallen off, but he's still pulled the gap, fallen off from the leaders, but he's still pulled the gap to Syntax. Again, a 1 second gap, so one mistake can cost him the position.
A lot of drivers finding on the last lap, a lot of personal bests show up. Only Vision and prisoner.
Syntax is very close to Only Vision at the moment. He's closed the gap, I think. Only Vision missed the apex a bit. And Syntax is on his best lap at the moment, which would be 31 dead if he keeps this delta. You know what I like about these cars is how little dirty air they produce compared to the hybrids.
Yeah, you need to get a lot of cars really close together.
If you would be within 1 second in the hybrid, you would basically cook your tires, which, yeah, it kind of prevents racing. Oh, Only Vision goes wide.
Oh, there might be an opportunity for Syntax as he eyes up something.
He's
in his slipstream, yeah.
If he gets a good exit on this corner, he'll be within a chance. He does.
Syntax sets his best lap race so far.
There's no space there. Around the outside.
Only Vision doing everything to stop.
Oh, he slides up.
That's an easy gift for Syntax right there.
I told you, one mistake, and that's what's gonna happen. Beautiful move from Syntax. I mean, he really put him under pressure, making him go on the inside line, and yeah, you're always gonna find a hard time braking there. Question is, can Only Vision now catch back up and try to regain the position?
Well, if my experience is anything to go by, I find it much easier driving behind someone than. But that's just
me. I guess it's the pressure of leading, especially when you're in high positions like these guys are. You know, they're fighting for a podium, so pressure is a bit higher than if you would fight for an 8th place. Yeah, Syntax seems to pull a gap at the moment at his home race, so he's really I think so far this season this would be his first podium, so that would be nice at his home race. See that. As Only Vision gets a better first corner, so the gap is down to about 8 or 7/10 now. He misses the apex though. Oscar still not stretching out a huge gap over Martin. Only 1.3 seconds. They're both so consistent. I mean, their lap times are within 1/10. I think race 2 will be very interesting to watch with the front runners being at the back. That will be a little more exciting than this. At the moment there's not been many on-track action. Not been much on-track action.
I mean, that is just down to the fact that it's a bit of an empty grid today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the previous races, I think this has been the most competitive league I've ever seen. I've never seen it. I think the top 7 spots could be in for a win every race usually. I mean the top 7 drivers, so it's really normally a very exciting races to watch. It's just I guess everyone's on holiday at this point in the summer, so attendance is a bit down as MVTL misses the apex by quite a margin. He's 3/10 down on his best at the moment, and we're not even halfway through the lap. I think if Oscar makes no mistake, he'll have this. But yeah, Only Vision has caught up a bit to... Oh, Colton Fox and Lama's battling. Wow. Yeah, mounted the curb a bit, Colton there. Why is he stopping? He's slowing down. Letting the leaders pass, I think he's not made a very good job of it because he's lost a lot of time to Lammers. Bolton getting a good exit. Lammers. He's going for the move. And going deep. Oh, they crash. They crash.
Who's this now? Fox and Lamb?
Yeah. They've been having a battle for this lap. Colton has gained the position though. They crashed. I couldn't really tell whose fault it was, but Colton was following, so usually, in incidents it's the car behind who's at fault, but again, stewards will have to decide that. He's let him pass. He's let him pass. Yeah, I think he doesn't really... I can understand that. He doesn't really want to gain a position like that, I guess. And again, Syntax and Only Vision passing them. That's right with them. I think they're gonna be in for a battle. Martin made a mistake. Only Vision going on for a move on Syntax. He's done it. Can he keep him behind though? Great racing between these two.
Yeah, as we come down to the last 40 seconds. guys will have one
Syntax,
more lap to battle.
yeah, Syntax gets a better exit, but I think he's still a bit behind. Still trying to intimidate him, showing up in his mirrors.
Looks like only Vision might have found some pace in this last lap though. Saying that Syntax right on his tail.
He's right on his tail, yeah. Again, if he gets a good exit, he'll have a chance. And he does. He just, that first corner seems to be the weak point for Only Vision.
German's job to know this track inside out.
He's in the slipstream, he'll definitely have a chance.
Yeah, as they're now within 2.5 seconds and closing. There we go.
Nice.
They're going to keep it clean. Syntax. It looks like he's going to make away with this one.
Only Vision gets a better exit again. Can he keep it though? That was a really leg breaking for Only Vision with defending.
Got a lot of trust in the car.
Let's ride with Fox, see if he's still close. Oh, he's off. Yeah, really good race from Moscow. That was a very good drive, very consistent.
Yeah, so as we kind of predicted, Oscar on the top step of the podium.
Not by much. I mean, after 20 minutes, 2.9 seconds.
I mean, it just seemed as if Oscar did have it down properly. Didn't really give MVTL an attempt to overtake him, really, did he?
No, not much. I think he had a few lockups and missed apexes through the race, but not enough to make Martin get excited. But yeah, great battle between Only Vision and Syntax. I don't know who I should root for more, because Only Vision is driving for my team, but Syntax German at his home race, so I don't know. But yeah, now going into the second race, we'll see the reversed grid, and I'm very curious to see how quickly the front runners can get through the pack. That'll be crucial.
And we are back with 10 seconds to go before the lights out. For some reason my car is on pole because there's only 9 people on the grid. Carlos is now joining me as the lights are going out. And it's lights out.
Looks like Colton got a good start. He kind of moved away from the pack a bit. Looks like turn one
Oh,
was
there's a
quite
big contact
but
between
there's
Lambert.
contact between Jal.
Can the West Court driver take advantage of this as Syntax lines up something as well? Syntax doing pretty well to make his way through the pack already. His sorry, Quizno lags behind. Oh, there's another contact! Oh, he's taking out! Oh my god! Is this a red flag? Is it? I think this is a red flag situation.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a red flag.
I agree. I don't think many of them have the chat enabled, so.
Right, I'm gonna have to try and relay this over.
Yeah. Just right for the moment.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
I think there was contact when exiting the pits, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And I've just said, just continue this lap. That's up to them to fucking sort something out. Pardon my French. Anyway, so that was messy. That was a horrible first attempt at the first lap. But I think everything should be under control now. Everyone's left the pits in an orderly fashion, and as soon as this lap is over, we should be green flag, good to go. As Quizno is now the race leader.
He should back up, I think.
Okay, I will
Yeah, it's,
follow. Quizno, just back up a little bit, please.
Alright.
A bit. Okay, you guys are good to go.
Engine anyway.
Yeah, it's improved a lot.
Okay, I guess I sorted it out.
Thank you, Maxi. And this is it now. Green flag. And feel free to commentate if you want. I'm gonna sit out. The microphone's fixed.
At the moment, everyone extending the first corner almost, at least the leaders.
Quizno turns into turn two quite early, loses a lot of time at the exit. He's gonna get swamped by Colton and DJB probably.
I think this might be a 3 wide situation.
For some reason, I always forget how long
Definitely
this straight
trying not
is.
to move. Oh, and they're both off. Oh my god.
It's almost like a carbon copy of the last lap.
DJB really making the moves.
Puck's now bunching up. Oh, there is contact between Clive and Quizno, as well as
Will,
DJB when it goes off.
Really help out the winners from the last race.
As well as Quizno, he's now again building a gap to the cars behind. But Only Vision is catching him and VTL as well.
I don't think that's Quizner you're talking about, that's Colton.
Yeah, sorry.
Can Only Vision make the move this lap? That's the question.
He's a lot closer now. He's really close.
Yeah, I think this will be a pretty easy pass given the pace difference. Where does he go?
Unless
Outside.
there's moving under braking.
They're side by side, so I don't think there's a chance of that.
With
Bit of
Colton goes deep, but there's contact with Only Vision, but Only Vision gets past.
Yeah, that was a pretty straightforward move. Oscar and MVTL going side by side, bumping wheels. Oscar goes past, and Colton runs wide, lets a lot of cars through. This is interesting. Can Only Vision keep this lead? That's the question. Syntax.
Meanwhile, Quizno running wide at the last turn, got under the curb, which is pretty tough, and it sends your car wide, and that's why he ran wide in the last turn.
Yeah, especially in open wheelers, they're so low. Any sort of high curbs just unsettle the car very heavily.
Oscar brakes much later than Only Vision. He's so much closer now. Perhaps Only Vision made a mistake under braking.
I don't think so. It's because he they both hit the apex, so I would guess that's just maybe just breaking point. Martin 1.5 seconds up, his personal best.
He's really going for it right now.
1.9 is really making that time up. I think this might be a 29 from him. Oscar trying to have a look on only vision.
The syntax run. Syntax runs much wider than usual in turn 1.
During the Hamilton. Oscar goes for a move.
As lower in the field, the fight for P6, Jell Lammers half spins out of turn 2 and loses 2 positions. Now Quizno and DJB
Beautiful.
going side by side into the braking of the hairpin.
Beautiful from Oscar. He just closed. He knew when he was in front of only vision, he just closed it. There was 1 millimeter between them.
Beautiful overtake as well by DJB. He cleanly went around, like in the inside of Quizno. Beautiful overtake there.
Only vision goes wide, gives the position to MVTL, and we're back to race 1. I don't know, I didn't watch it. I would guess Octane is...
We would have to ask the owner of Octane for that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, there's nothing from myself, so you know,
Did you
maybe
use it?
we're the guys pre-informed during pre-race. I forgot to actually enable my microphone, so what I asked the commentators was team orders from Octane to let DJB past. The answer was no. It was just DJB being a better driver. As Quizno spins out of turn 2, I'm gonna let these guys get back to it.
Yeah,
top 4 is...
fight.
Sorry, go on.
Contact at turn 3 between Quizno and Lammers again. They're fighting for going into the hairpin side by side, Lammers on the inside. As there's contact, Lammers locks up, but they carry on fine.
Clive might profit from this.
Yeah, Clive has pulled a lot of seconds up. He's now caught up to the pack. He's alongside Lammers going into turn 7. But he doesn't make the move as he locks up. Meanwhile, Quizno has a bad run out of turn 7 and is now being attacked by Lammers.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
There's really 1 centimeter between death and staying on track. Also, in the meantime, for the leaders, Martin has caught up Oscar by 3/10 this time. So we might not see a repeat of the first race. Maybe they can battle it out on track this time. But at the moment, as it stands, top 4 is exactly the same as the finishing order in race 1.
As Clive is closing up to Quizno rapidly, he's gonna go for a move in the hairpin. Let's see, he's going up the inside of Quizno.
I mean, as you're saying this, there's a nice battle going on again, once again between Own Division and Syntax. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
these
back
guys,
and forth on this lap.
These guys seem to really be on very similar pace.
As Clive spins at the fast turn of 7 and also collects Clive, he collects Lammers on the way. I guess it was unlucky. He got on the grass at turn 6 on the inside and spun his car around. I think that's the fight for P7 done. I have spread out now.
Division gets a very good exit on the first corner.
5 pits.
Oh, Syntax spins it. They make
Oh.
contact. Only Vision is passed.
I'd
Still
say that was a
Syntax is-
racing incident.
Yeah, it was, definitely was. But Syntax still has not lost a lot of time, so we might still see some battles between them. Only 4.5 minutes left, but if Only Vision makes one mistake, Syntax is it's gonna be up for a move.
Esclav bits to fix damage, and I think this is it for him. He's staying 9th in this race.
Yeah, I mean it's still points. It's still points. So he'll be happy with that. At least, you know, with such bad damage, still getting points. That's still a good result for him.
Pretty sure we made a rule that, well, I did in my head. I might not have made it an official announcement, but if the attendance was under 10 people, it would be the top 5. Just saying, that was what I wanted.
Oh, Only Vision gets a really bad exit. Syntax is side by side with him on the straight. Oh, turn 1 side by side. No, boys. Syntax backed out of it. That was a smart thing to do.
As there are cars fighting for P5, DJB is rapidly closing up on Colton Fox, going into turn 1. Turn 2. That might be an overtake in turn 2, as he doesn't make it work. But he has a much better run out of turn 3.
Oh my god. Sorry, there was some lag from me.
DJB is going up the inside in turn 5, the hairpin of Colton. Let's see how this goes.
And Lambert has also pitted.
Colton brakes later, but locks up, keeps the position ahead of DJB.
And there's a bit of a gap formed now. I think DJB lost a lot of time in there.
But at this point, it's clear that DJB is faster, and it's just a matter of time until he overtakes.
Yeah, Syntax as well, still close to Only Vision. It's a bit of deja vu. This time they're reversed. Only Vision in 3rd, Syntax in 4th.
As DJB is losing time to Fox now, he's dropped back.
He seems to be getting a lot of run this year. And Colton has just set his personal best of the whole weekend, so 1:32.4. Syntax is going for a move on Only Vision. I mean, these Only Vision breaks really late.
I don't want to cut across, but DJB is currently on his best lap so far. 2/10 up.
As Colton locks up, and this might be a chance of for DJB to catch up to Colton and overtake him.
Yeah, DJB's just running another 2/10 in the hairpin.
Yeah, he's half a second up on his personal best. That's a lot. He lost a bit in
DJB is going for it. There will be another lap, so he can just calm his nerves and go for the overtake on the next lap. So
Don't know which battle to follow. You've got Syntax and Only Vision, and then you got DJB and Fox.
Syntax is again very close. If he gets a good exit out of 2-1, there will be again a chance, as we've seen the whole race. Again, he gets a very good exit.
DJB is closing up to Colton. He's not yet going alongside because he did the smart thing and didn't go alongside in turn 1, but there might be an overtaking move in turn 2 as he's rapidly closing up. But he decides visor. He decides visor off it and is gonna go again.
Syntax is going for it. Sorry to cut across. Syntax is going for it. Can't make it stick. He's close
DJB
enough
going
to
another chance now. This time around the outside. Colton breaks later, and I don't think this is.
He locks up. He locks up.
DJB got not a good exit out of turn 5, and he's falling back now.
I think this will be the finishing position if no one makes a mistake, for the top 6 at least. Division coming on top again between Syntax and himself. Good racing, very good racing. After the red flag, it was really quite fair racing, I would say.
As Colton finishes. Colton and DJB finished their race.
It's still saying final lap for me.
Chris now comes out in 7th place, which is good because he had multiple spins during this race. Clives come home a lap down in 9th place. And the last of runners, Lambers, goes past the finish line in 8th position. So yeah, it was a thrilling race and one that was really interesting. Unless it's still going on, it shouldn't be, but yeah, people have already left, it's done. It was an impressive race, all through the field, even people fighting for P7, which is the 3 last positions in the race. That's rarely happened. There's a fight for every position on the track, which seemed quite impressive for me.
Yeah, I mean, given the bad attendance, seeing so many battles, it's quite a relief.
It was good racing from everyone and quite clean as well, except for second race, turn 1, and before the red flag.
Yeah, next race is at Macau, so the summer break will be welcomed for people to practice.
Yeah, and until then we will see you on the Race of Champions Trout Championship, which will happen if nothing changes on the 4th and the 5th of August.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be quite exciting. Hopefully hosting the tryouts soon, or hopefully I mean, yeah, like you guys said, it wasn't the best of turnouts, but it was definitely a lot of entertainment on track. Yeah, Race of Champions next. Hopefully get a few more leagues involved. Yeah, thank you guys for commentating, especially you two just taking over for me in the last race. Had a few issues to try and sort.
As Maxa gets a blue screen.
Yeah, is that what just happened?
Yes. It was. I'm really impressed by the racing today, and it's really nice to see that even if with the bad attendance, there were people racing cleanly, and there was good racing even for the last positions. Usually it happens that there are people there are people behind who just running their own race basically, but this time for most of the race everyone was running together.
Yeah, it was good to see. We had a short disconnection.
Yeah. Bit of a strange one tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, it was compared to previous races. I think the low attendance is what made it so strange in your view.
Yeah, I don't know. It just the low attendance, and yet we've had our first red flag of the season.
That was just the guys running too wide, and was just the smallest of touches from the guy on the inside. I don't know who it was at the time because I didn't have the tags up.
It was
What was
it was between Colton Fox and who's the other guy? I've forgotten his name now, unfortunately.
whoever was on the inside? It wasn't a big touch. It just was
More
a
of a
tap.
chain reaction, yeah, like the domino effect.
Yeah, it resulted in the guy who was in the middle just bumping into the one on the left, which just then caused like a chain reaction. When one of the guys just couldn't brake in time, so he went into Martin. So it's just and then there were 4 cars off, so and on the track still, so that usually causes a big pileup.
Alright,
But yeah.
I'll probably call it a day there with the stream. Thank you guys once again. Your commentating debuts, both of you. Gave me a chance to kind of reflect on other things whilst you guys took over commentating for race 2. I also apologise for trying to cut across. Sometimes you just need to say something.
Yeah, I seem to be champion at that, so.
But we'll try and organise some kind of order next time. Maybe take it in turns commentating or what.
Yeah, I mean, we just jumped in right now. It's first time commentating, so I guess was no real order to it.
I mean, normally you guys should be ready.
Yeah, as well as me being late and Maxi having issues with his microphone.
Chat at the moment, funny. Got syntax saying 9 drivers is better than 24 drivers. I have to congratulate the driver. I mean, I didn't really get to show it on stream. I kind of panicked and had to go and conduct all the drivers within a space of 2 minutes. Race restart was really well done. It couldn't have gone any smoother. Everyone, as soon as I went into the chat and told everyone, everyone just peeled into the pits in an orderly fashion. And besides Colton Fox and sorry for forgetting the other guy's name. Try and learn
Clive.
It wasn't Clive. It was
No.
Two guys in the reserve driver cars basically peeled out the pits, and I think they just drove into it again. Same two.
Oh god.
Same
wait, let
two
me look
people.
at the register.
Yeah, same 2 people caused the in the first place.
It was Jill Lammers. They both touched.
But these things happen. Driver of the day, guys. Before we end the stream.
It's hard to say. If Clive wouldn't have spun, I would say Clive, because he mounted a great comeback back to P6, but then he spun at turn 6, which it's just a flat-out corner.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. I think Oscar deserves this one. He's just led every session, to be honest. There's
He
what,
made no
Yeah.
mistakes. Yeah.
F1 Grand Slam, if anything.
Yes, that's a grand
Practice,
slam,
yeah,
and he
practice.
nailed it just with nothing. Like no one can even get close to him.
Yeah, there was no overtaking. There was no attempts from MVTL. I say Grand
He made a
Slam, but I mean, how can you get a Grand Slam in this? I mean, we have to invent our own rules because you'd have to finish first, but also finish 10th in the last race because you need to lead every lap. So if we're just going by whoever comes first in every race, then yeah, it's a Grand
Yeah.
Slam. And yeah, well done to Oscar. He's my driver of the day.
I would say
Yeah, but
DJB for me, driver of the day. He's performed really well.
Yeah, I mean, being the team owner, I'm really happy to see DJB perform. Obviously, might be having a few talks with Quizno. Obviously, you know, had a few hiccups. These things happen, man. You know, I won't deny like Quizno is a stronger rally driver, is an open wheel driver, but definitely has his moments. Sometimes pulls through, but this time
We've seen him show flashes of pace here and there in the races, especially in season 1. I think maybe the F3 is still new to him, still foreign.
Yeah, I think the Lotus EXO suited him more so. But I mean, it might have just been a bad race for him. Hockenheim, it's not my favourite track. I much prefer the old layout.
Yeah, only 16 drivers set a valid lap time in practice the whole week of 2 weeks of practice, so that could be a factor as well. So not many people practicing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think people were going to show up for this race, to be honest. Holidays. Let's see if we can get a decent turnout for Race of Champions. I mean, the way I kind of plan this, if we can get a third league involved, if we can get 6 people from each league, 4 to 6, then that might be easier to put people in groups. Because how I imagine this, basically, I want group stages where everyone races against each person in their group, and if they win or lose, that counts towards the team and league championship. So say, well, let's say there's 3 leagues, for example. Let's just say that you will be put against, randomized so that there'll be one person from each league, each group. Let's say, you know, Maxi's in one, Alice, you're in another group, I'm in another one. You'll be facing someone from one league, and so that it's sort of fair. You're not going to kind of cheat your way through points. Not that you can really, but I think that's the easiest and fairest way I can think of things. I might be overcomplicating it, but I kind of want to be. I want to be authentic with this. I want us to be.
You want a proper race ROC event.
Yeah. I think we can do this. But
I hope I can make it. I hope everyone does. To be honest, the more the merrier.
Yeah, well, I say the more the merrier. But if we do get a third league, and we are doing it the way I imagine it, I think 6 people. You know, that means there'll be 6 people from each league, 16 people total. Like that.
Yeah, but there would be, if you have 3 groups of 6, there will be 18. And and yeah, I think, you know, if you have more drivers to sort of pre-qualify, then you'll get really the fastest 6 of each league, so to say. So that would, you know, when I say the more the merrier, I mean the competition would be closer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head off. It was a good race to watch, and
yeah, I'm gonna call
good
it a
race
day there as well.
to start off my commentator career.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys showing up, and yeah, we'll call it a day there. Thanks once again, Maxi and Carlos, and everyone obviously racing today. You know, this wouldn't exist if we haven't any drivers, which we nearly didn't have. But yeah, other than that, anything else to say, guys?
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mum, and good
Yeah,
night.
I'd agree.